Imbibers, welcome to today's session. So children, in the today's session, we're going to study about what is vermicomposting and what is the use of the vermicomposting. Okay, I know this is whole process of the garbage management, but this is very useful to have those nutrients, having those nutrient rich soil in which you can actually have your kitchen garden also. So you can do the vermicomposting at your home also in your garden if you want to basically have the very rich nutrient soil and you wanted to grow all the vegetables whichever suits you. So the vermicomposting is going to be explained in today's session. Let's start with this particular topic. So what is vermicomposting, children? Talking about the vermicomposting, children, it is nothing in which the worms, as you can see the worms, they're casting, they're basically creating a nutrient rich soil for the growth and development for the plant. Okay, what we do, we're going to basically take all the kitchen waste. So you know you have mother at your home, okay, you have seen all the vegetables, peels they are basically put into the wet waste at your home in your kitchen. So if you take all the kitchen waste, only the biodegradable waste, okay, this is not going to include the plastic and all. So if basically take all those waste or those wet waste from your kitchen and basically get these worms, create a kind of a condition in which these worms led to the degradation activity or biodegradable activity, converting all those vegetable waste or the kitchen waste and creating this nutrient rich soil in that which you can use in your plants at your home also, and you can also basically help growing your vegetables in your kitchen garden also. So the vermicomposting is nothing that the worms or the vermicompost worms are basically working on the waste and creating a nutrient rich soil. Okay, this is a depiction that how these worms are basically creeping and crawling, but they are using this particular soil, they're eating, they're consuming that particular waste and converting it to a nutrient rich soil. So what exactly do we need when we wanted to do the vermicompost, or basically the process, what it includes, because it just cannot be done, okay, I'll throw the waste away and throw the worms away, the vermicompost will take place. No, there is a whole process to basically takes place when we do the vermicomposting. So let's see what we have in that. So children, the whole process of using the worms in transferring or transforming or basically converting the organic waste into fertilizer for the plants. It is typically creation of the fertilizer for the plants. So what I do, as you can see children, this is your kitchen waste and I have put some worms into it. They are converting this organic waste from your kitchen into the fertilizer. Fertilizer is what? It is helping in the growth and development of your plant if you put them or include them in the soil. Okay, so might have gone to a nurseries sometimes with your parents. If you ever go to the nursery, just ask that nursery person that what is a compost, what is a fertilizer. So children, the fertilizers are added to your soil of all the crops or the plants so that they can obtain much nutrients and then grow, they can show the growth and development in a very well manner. Okay, so rather than going to the nursery and basically buying that particular compost or that particular fertilizer for your plant, you can create your own fertilizer at your home. Okay, let me share the tips and tricks for that. Okay, so talking about what you need for the vermicomposting, children, these are the components needed for the vermicomposting. What you need? You need a wooden box, you need a shade because you cannot just put it into the sun outside. You need a shady environment. A shade needs to cover the light basically. Then you need to have this chicken mesh and the kitchen waste, of course, with the waste which is needed to be biodegraded. Then you should have a watering can because you need to put on water. Then of course the friendly, farmers friendly worms, okay, the nutrient, these worms, and of course the gunny bag. Okay, because gunny bag is basically used after the fertilizer has been created to collect all those waste. So these are all the things you need basically to create a vermicompost at your home. A wooden box, a shade, a chicken mesh, kitchen waste and watering can, some worms and the gunny bag. Okay, so these are the components I have already told you. So now you can know the vermicompost at your home. Okay, moving on children, we have that why this vermicompost is important. Children, this vermicompost is important because as you can see, if you put the fertilizer in a small sapling and as you sow, as you can basically see, the whole plant is showing a great development. They are showing the great growth and development if this particularly nutrient rich fertilizer is mixed with the soil in which we are planting our own saplings or a plant. Okay, so to see immersion, or I would say that to basically show, the great growth and development, this nutrient rich, this fertilizer is needed to be added to the soil. So the importance of vermicomposting is basically your kitchen waste would be basically utilized in creating it, and you will be basically generating less waste in the environment because you are recycling it, you are reusing it. So of course it is important in that way also, that it is going to give nutrients to your plants, and of course you are recycling the waste, you are reusing the waste, creating less waste for the environment. Okay, that is why the vermicompost is important. Okay, moving forward children, we have a question for you. So just now I have told you that name the components that are used for the vermicomposting. What do you think, which are the components that we are using for the vermicomposting? These are the components. What are the name of that? Respectively just answer the name of these particular components. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? And what is this? Simply children, this is a water can. Yes or no? These are the little worms I have. Then we have a kitchen waste. Yes or no? And then we also have a gunny bag to basically get this nutrient rich soil collected. We also have a wooden box in which all the processes will take place. We need to have a shade also because a typical sunlight would not be good for the vermicomposting. And then we also have this chicken mesh. So these are all the components utilized for creating a vermicompost at your home. Okay, and as I submit, yes, wow, this is so good. All the answers are correct. So this is the solution children. This is how you basically create a vermicompost at your home. So you can also try with your parents' help, of course. Okay, moving forward children, next we have another question for you. So why this vermicompost is important? Why ma'am is asking that you need to basically, you can create a vermicompost. It protects plants from diseases and pests, or it basically makes plants grow slower, or worms needed to reproduce, or the soil becomes more healthier. Which is the right answer? It protects plants from diseases and pests? No. It makes plants grow slower? No. The worms needed to reproduce? No. Because we want to make the soil healthy. It makes the soil healthier because it is absolutely nutrient rich, which led to the faster growth and development of your plant. And it also going to protect the disease from the plants, from the diseases and also from the pest. Okay, moving forward children, the vermicompost is important because it protects the plants from the diseases and pests, and also it actually creates a healthier and more nutrient rich soil for the faster growth and development. Okay, so yes, this is how we come to an end of our session. So children, vermicomposting is nothing but converting your waste into a fertilizer, and I would say your kitchen waste into a fertilizer. It helps to grow plants at a faster rate, and you can just do it with your kitchen waste only. Okay, which will create less and less waste for the environment. Okay, the components you need for the vermicomposting is wooden box, shade, chicken mesh, kitchen waste, watering can, worms and gunny bags. These are the components used. So please do try this at home, but with the permission of your parents. You can also get your parents involved. You can get your whole kitchen waste recycle at your own method, which we have already discussed over here. So children, before you go, let me introduce to you. This is the Embibe app. You can just download it from the App Store or the Play Store at your place. This Embibe app, you can log in it through your phone number, your email ID, get a password, you get a OTP, and you can just log in and check out all the important videos, 3D videos, animations, all the chapters, topics related question. You can just learn, you can attempt. So this is what you can do with all the Embibe app, and this is one such amazing app you can download. Again, just you have to scan through the Embibe lens and all the important keywords would be highlighted, and just you can check out everything in 3D. Okay. So children, and the last, you can also join us on the Telegram channel. You can also join us on the Telegram channel so that you never miss an update regarding anything. And we will keep on meeting again with this amazing sessions, small sessions for you, so that you can learn how to vermicompose now. So at least now you have learned how to vermicompose. So please, you can try this at home. We will meet again with the new session. Till then, keep imbibing. Take care. Bye-bye.
Keep imbibing. We believe in you.